Hi, geometry. So today we are going to kind of combine the two concepts of area and circumference of a circle. So I just want to remind you guys of a couple formulas, okay? So remember, area of a circle is pi r squared. So the thing you really need is the radius, and the circumference of a circle, which is kind of like perimeter, is pi times the diameter. Okay. So what's going to happen today is I'm going to give you like the circumference and you're going to find me the area, or I'm going to give you the area and you're going to find me the circumference. Okay. So our first problem, okay, I'm going to give you, given that a circle has a circumference sorry, I'm trying to write neat, but it's hard. It's fine. It has a circumference of 12 pi inches. Okay. Find the area of the circle. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw that out. So we have a circle. I'm just going to freehand this one. Okay, and it says it has a circumference of 12 pi. Which means if I went all the way around like this, that would be 12 pi. But you guys know that the circumference formula is that circumference equals pi d. So this has to be the diameter. Okay? Because circumference equals pi times diameter. So basically this is saying that the diameter of the circle is 12 inches. So that means that this right here is 12 inches. Okay, now I asked for the area, which is pi r squared. Okay, so in order to find the area, you need to know the radius, but you have the diameter. So if this is 12, that means the radius is 6. So then you can say the area equals pi r squared, or the area equals 36 pi inches squared. Okay, so if I give you the circumference, this number is the diameter. From the diameter you can get the radius, and then you can plug that into your area formula. Okay, all right, so now let's go the other direction. Okay, there's a circle with an area of, let me write that a little better, of 49 pi inches squared. Okay, so area equals 49 pi. Okay, so the area formula says the pi, which is there, this has to be r squared. Okay, because the formula is pi r squared. So if 49 equals the radius squared, okay, so 49 equals r squared, you just simply square root that and you get that the radius equals 7. So if a circle has an area of 49 pi, that means the radius is 7. So now we know the radius of our circle is 7. Okay, I want you guys to find me circumference, which is pi times diameter. So if the radius is 7, the diameter is twice that, and then the circumference of the circle is 14 pi inches. Okay, so again, I gave you the area. From the area, you can always find the radius. Okay, from the radius, you can find the diameter, and then you can find the circumference. Okay, all right. So let's do another example. Okay, I want you guys to try this one on your own. Pause the video and then see if you got it right. Okay. So the area of my circle is 121 pi feet squared. I want you guys to find the circumference. Okay, so again, try this on your own, pause the video, and then play it and see if you got it right. Okay, all right, so we know that the area equals 121 pi. Okay, this represents r squared. Okay. So if 121 equals r squared, to get r, you square root that and you get that r equals 11. Okay. Once you have the radius, okay, so the radius equals 11, you can use that to find the diameter. Diameter is twice that. Okay, and then you can find the circumference, which is pi times the diameter, feet. Okay, so hopefully you got that right. Again, if I give you the area, you find the radius. From the radius, you find the diameter, and then you can find the circumference. Okay, all right, group. Okay, next problem is a little bit different, okay? I'm going to use my cake pan for this one. Sorry, my dog's whining. He's chasing my cat. Just ignore him. Her. Sorry, my dog's a girl. Okay, so there's my circle, okay? I want you guys to draw a circle and then go straight over like this and straight up like this. And I want you guys to label that 45 degrees and then kind of lightly shade that so you can still see the 45. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that the circumference of this circle, of the whole circle, is 32 pi centimeters. And I want the area of the shaded region. Okay, so again, you pretty much know how to do this, so you have two choices. You can watch me step through it, or you can pause the video and then see if you got the answer right, okay? All right, so first thing is, remember, if I give you circumference, okay, that means that this is the diameter. Okay, so now we know that the diameter is diameter equals 32. Okay, in order to find the area of a circle or a partial area of a circle, you have to have the radius. So if the diameter is 32, the radius is 16, and that's in centimeters. Okay, so if I wanted to find the area of the whole circle, I would just do pi r squared. But I don't want the area of the whole circle. I only want this little fraction. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out what fraction area do I want. I want 45 degrees out of the total 360. Okay, you guys need to reduce this. Okay, and you might be like, oh, I can reduce it by 5s or whatever. But one thing I want you guys to know is that sometimes this number goes into this one. So I want you guys to take your calculator and do 360 divided by 45. Okay, and what you should get is the number 8, which means that this reduces to 1/8. Okay, so you can always try that first so that it makes it a little quicker. So 45 divided by 45 is 1, 360 divided by 45 is 8, so this represents 1/8 of the circle. Okay, so now to find my area, I'm finding 1/8 of the total area, which is pi r squared. Okay, so I'm finding 1/8. Okay, 16 squared is kind of big, so you can use your calculator for that if you want. Okay, and then 8 goes into 256 evenly. It goes in 32 times, so 256 divided by 8 is 32 pi, and then we're in centimeters squared for that. All right, group. So if you could do that problem, you are right on target for everything that I want you guys to know. All right, take care. Bye, you guys.